So today I'm just going to do a quick little video, but I wanted to share how I did a verse mapping. So last night, I'm going to actually get this out of there. So last night I was just reading, and I'll show you what I was reading and everything. And I got some stuff on parenting. So I wrote out some stuff and took some notes, and then I thought I would transfer it into my topic study. So I'm going to kind of show you how I do that. So first let's go to what I was reading. So I was reading out of this Bible. This is the Digital Scripture Journal. It's ESV. I'll put a link down below, but it's basically just the Bible. So you've got the text. It's like got some space in between for you to take notes, and then you got stuff on the side, and you can also add a page at the end. So you can click this notes page button and you can copy this and like take notes. So this is something I've been doing at nighttime lately. I've been bringing my iPad into my room, like as I'm like before I go to bed, and I've been just reading through a psalm. So the other day I did Psalm 78, and then last night I did Psalm 77, and then last night I did Psalm 78. So I was just reading through, and I just took some notes about our job as parents, right? Because it talks here about, teaching our children to set their hope in God. And so I took some notes here, and then I decided to like kind of write out a prayer. So I wrote out a prayer. So I took, one of those blank pages and pasted it here. I wrote out a prayer, and then I just kind of wrote some notes. And then this morning I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, I kind of want this in my journal, in my topic study journal. So going back to my study journal and going to topic study, I already had parenting. So I'm just going to click on that. And I have parenting here, and I just have a little Bible verse, and I have just like a little note, and that's all I have so far. So I want to add this stuff to that so that when I open up my parenting section, I kind of have it all there, and I'm not going back and forth between the Bible and everything. So that's what I'm going to do. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our templates, and I'm going to grab, I think I'm just going to do this Cornell page that's blank. So what that means is it just has like this little thing at the top. That way I can put parenting there. I can put my notes. So I'm going to click the three dots, copy the page, and then I'm going to go to my topical study, and I'm going to go to parenting, and I'm going to paste it right after this page. So I'm going to click on that plus button and click paste page. And so now when I go to my topic study and click parenting, I know I can come here, but then I can also go right there and I'll have additional notes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the lasso tool, and I'm going to grab this parenting so that I can put it on this page, and just so I kind of have it looking the same and I know those two things go together. So now I have like a heading on that page, and then I'm going to come to the word, that's just what I titled it, but the Bible that I was using, the ESV Bible, and I'm going to copy this. So for this, I'm going to get the lasso tool, and I am just going to draw around it. I don't need this last verse, so I really just want this. And I could just do this, but I want these notes, and I also want this right here that says Psalm 78. That way I don't have to write down Psalm 78 anywhere. So I'm just going to draw around it, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Just draw around it, and then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to say take screenshot, and now it's right there, and I'm going to click this. And I'm just going to click copy. You could also save it as an image. Now I'm going to go back to in the Word, my Bible study journal, and I'm going to paste it. And now I have it right here. And I can make it bigger or smaller if I want, but I have the exact text. So when I come to this page, I know that this is the text I was reading. I was reading Psalm 78, and I have my notes. Okay, and then I'm going to come to that blank page, and I want this text. I don't necessarily need that notes. So for this, I'm going to do it a little bit different, where I'm still going to kind of just get all the text, like make sure you don't forget anything, and click it. But I'm just going to click copy. So if I click copy, It's going to copy my personal, like my text, my font, like anything I did, but it's not going to take a screenshot. So it's not going to have that notes section because I just don't really need that. And then I'm going to come back to my study journal and click paste. Okay, sometimes when you paste it, you'll notice there's not that line around it. I don't know how to, the only way that I know how to do it is just to backspace. It'll delete it and then paste it again. And then you can see that there's like this blue line here, and that way I can resize it. So that's the way that I've kind of found that little workaround glitch. So I'm just going to resize this. And now I have my little prayer. I am going to come up here to the stickers, and I'm going to grab a prayer sticker, which I know is somewhere right here. So I'm going to grab this prayer sticker and go back to my topic study, parenting, and come here and paste that and just put it right up here. So I know that's my little prayer. And there. So that is how I've been doing it. So I don't necessarily, for the topical study, I'm not always like, oh, I'm going to study anxiety. Sometimes I do. Sometimes you can absolutely say, I want to study anxiety, or I want to study parenting, and just go study it. But there's a lot of times where you're just reading the Bible, and as you read something on parenting or on anxiety, and then you can just go ahead and make a new tab for that. So now when I click on parenting, I have these notes, and I can still add some more verses here. I can add a truth to remember, but I know I can also go to this page and I have a prayer about for my kids about this Bible verse. I have the Bible verse right there. I have some like thoughts about it. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to share that today about doing a topical study.